Okay, and what's this called? Those are your reins. Reins. This is what you hold on to. All right. So how do you steer or tell Zippo where to go? Okay, Zippo is a well-trained horse, so she knows that if you pull on the right side of the rein, she's gonna go right. Okay. Go left, she will go left. Okay. And how do you stop her? You pull both left and right towards your chest. Okay. Oh, towards my chest. And how do I let her know to go forward? You just bring those reins right forward. Okay. All right. I think I'm ready. But before you go, I gotta give you something very important that every cowboy or cowgirl should wear. All right. What is it? Your very own cowboy. Whoa, cool. Now,
All right, testing, testing. All right, testing, testing. Okay, guys.
So let's go. All right.
Market's open. Starting to make a move up here. I think I'm going to do like 3 micros if it gets close to this Keltner channel and just kind of scale in. Alrighty, let's see.
All right. Oh, Zippo. Whoa. This is so much fun. Whoa. So what I want you to do is to pull the left rein all the way back towards your back pocket. Okay. Now bring it forward.
Alright, 1 more minute.
How you make that turn? Wow. Did you see? I just turned Zippo. Whoa.
And then for SPX, we're watching the 30-minute, okay?
Sure.
We're going to watch that 30-minute. As we wait for that, I want to see what Weeble does. If we can come into that $11 zone, I might sell some puts there, if we can. The only thing is like, I'd rather sell puts kind of next week on Wednesday.
And let the reins go forward, and then she started going forward.
Come on.
Yes, we go to the right now. Whoa! Whoa! Do you see this?
Alrighty, come on. We come up a little more in this Keltner channel. You can see I am using a ATR4 to catch this big move if it goes up. I'm going to sell some 3 here and 3 here. Micros. I'm going to work my way up on a position here if it does want to come up. 3, 6, micros, and maybe a 3 right there.
You just bring your legs together and squeeze real tight.
Alrighty, let's see what the market wants to do. Barely missed it right there. This is the first candle here. First 1-minute candle. You can get some really good volatility scalping in here. Alright, catch me in right this at a new high. And then catch me right here. See if we can get in a position here. He'll probably get us in right here. Make a new high. For the intraday opening. Look how fast this is moving though. Just doing micros. Definitely not doing minis.
Order filled.
Just to kind of see how fast this moves. I'll do like 1 right here. Alrighty. Good morning, Furious Negotiator, Mr. Embets, morning. Yeah, I'm just gonna see what the 45-minute ORB does. That's definitely what I'm gonna see what happens. Alrighty, so we're up a little bit here. I'm just kind of. It's only 3 micros. I really want to build a position here. You know, just kind of see what happens. Do we catch the top here? Do we short the top is the question. I'm watching the 1 minute here. Not really done shorting it. I kind of want some more positions. See, I got all these right in here if it tries to go up a little more. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, it's looking like a pretty volatile day here. We're down 1%. I'm using the 45-minute chart, so you know me. I kind of want to use a higher time frame.
Order filled.
There we go, we got that. Let's see if we can get this last 3. This is not even 1 mini. This is only 4 micros I have. 7, 8, 9. So if I get this last 3,
Order filled.
I'm just going to keep scaling up here. It coming up in here, no doubt, is probably going to plummet down if it touches this ATR4. And that's what we're getting to. We're getting an EMA 5 touch on the 5-minute. So I can expect some kind of
order filled.
Some kind of dump in here. Stop loss would be about, for me, like 800.
Order filled.
Just working my way up into these 1 micros. Now I finally have a decent size where if it goes down, I could take some size off. Playing together all the time. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we do. We will see.
Order filled.
I'm just kind of testing something out here. Alright, so we got 11 here. I would like to get into that EMA 5 here. That would be a decent gain. Definitely coming up here fast. How's everyone doing on Friday? Beautiful Friday. How's everyone doing? Beautiful Friday. All right, Forex Factory. Let's see. What Forex Factory? Yeah, new home sales, 12 o'clock.
Order filled.
What is our 5-minute ORB looking like?
Order filled.
All right, so we're testing that EMA. As you see, I'm just kind of like looking at this Keltner channel. I'm just kind of scaling in some micros. I'm only having
order
one.
Filled.
I only have like 1 mini right here so far. It's really not that big of a size yet. So we'll see if it takes those out. If it takes these are my big positions I want. And if it goes to the 10, I'll be out. Yeah, same old over here too. Same old, same old. All right, so we have the 5-minute ORB right here, guys. 5-minute ORB. Let's get rid of the Keltner channels here. We're trying to make a upside here. We'll see if it breaks orb to the upside on the 5-minute.
Order filled.
All right, this is about kind of the max I want to go now. This is pretty heavy size on this prop firm account. I'm testing this strategy out. I really like the Keltner channel, like kind of like scaling in little by little. Maybe I went in a little too big size in the beginning here when I should have went a little smaller. Who knows? But we'll see. All right, we are only down 0.86. We're getting a 5-minute ORB right now. I'll finish that this weekend, Angel. But it looks like it's a total of 3 losses in May. Yeah, just kind of disappointed that I didn't see the 45 and 30-minute ORB. The 45 and 30-minute ORB is so much better, in my opinion. It works insane. So So we got that 10 o'clock home sales. We'll see what that does. Here's the rejection down. We'll see what happens here. EMA 10 would be a nice little grab here. Right down here would be a nice one. I would say 17, like maybe buy 10 right here if it touches it. Looks pretty bullish, actually, surprisingly. I don't want to speak too soon, but man, that was a skyrocket right there. So we'll see what this does if it comes. So what can happen is it can touch the 5, but we know it's going to touch the 10 at some point. And what this could be is this could be a nice, this could be like a support area. And if it comes to the 20, then you make the bank on the 1 minute Keltner channel strat. That's where you make the bank. What's wrong, Pierre? What you doing, Pierre? What you doing, Pierre? Yeah, I'm shorting a little bit here on a prop firm. I'm going to see if I can get 10 out.
Order filled.
Right there. I'm going to take another 3 out right here.
Order filled. Didn't go as low as I wanted to. Here's what I can do. I got 4 positions here. I can take 2 out here and 2 right here. Stop. So if this is the low, order filled.
I'm going to put this as to my stop loss. 2 contract stop loss right here. All right, so now it's just how much more do I make? That's just how it is. If it breaks this, then I'll look to short it again. I have a 2 contract micro here at break even. I can't lose on this trade now. Can't lose. It's just how much more do I make, right? All right, that's how I'm doing that. Now, for my credit spread strategy, 45-minute ORB. Here's our 45-minute there. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is if it makes a new high, then I refresh my micros. You know, I do it like this, right? Sell, sell, sell. I already have some sells here. I'm going to refresh them. So we know price has to revert to the mean. Price was overextended to the upside. It has to revert to at least the EMA 10. That's what I got. And so that's what's happening. I'm going to see if we can honestly do an EMA 50. EMA 50 right here. Up 120 bucks on 2 micros. Here it goes. EMA 20. On our way. Alright, we'll see what happens. That's my 1 minute orb strategy, guys. Or not orb, my 1 minute Keltner channel strat. It didn't touch the 20. It did not touch the 20. So price can come back to this. Like I said, it's just 2 micros. And it looks like it's trying to come back up. If it touches that, that's my break-even stop. Let's see. Alrighty. Alright, let me post it on live here. There's the 20. I'm going to take out 1 micro here.
Order filled.
All right. break even for me is going to be like right here. And the reason why I did that, oh shoot, I sold one, my bad. I need to buy one back, my bad.
Order filled.
Whoops. All right, so I think we bounce here. Let me exit this out.
Order filled.
I think we bounce here. I'd rather take in the. It's only 174. My executions were a little off here. I also misclicked. I actually ended up shorting when I didn't mean to. Alright, so I think it makes a new high. Let's see. If we do, I'm looking to short up in that region there. Alright, we'll see. Could just go plummet down too. And I kind of screwed up my order. And I got a little carried away. I had 2 micros. I should have left them at break even. Whatever. Okay. It might bounce on that 20. If it don't bounce on the 20, then it wants to bounce on the 50. Yeah, it's coming down to that 50 there. Look at that, man. I caught the top there on that short. Did anyone catch that short there with me? Did anyone catch the short with me? Holy crap. Seems like a pretty good short opportunity. Not too shabby, right? There's that 20 bounce that I expected. There's that 20 bounce. Make a new high. So it looks like I made the right decision. I would have probably stopped out break even anyways right there. So locked in some gain. Take what you can in the market, guys. Take what you can. Take what you can in the market. Alright, so a lot of stuff are just beaten down right now. Deck is down 21%. What happened to Deck? Earnings, right? My most favorite play is Weeble. I am honestly probably gonna wait till Wednesday of next week, because I want to sell puts. I want to sell puts on it, but I want to kind of wait. I don't want to wait till like a week, you know? I kind of want to just like if we look at Bull here. It's at 1257. Went to 1215. Wow. I didn't look at that spike down. Didn't see that. But yeah, I want to sell puts for next week, but I don't like how I have to wait 7 days. Maybe if I can wait till like Wednesday, if it keeps dropping, then I get a lot of premium. You can see the 11.5. Since the IV has cooled off, the 11.5 on the video I made yesterday was like 55 cents. Now it's only 35 and 45, right? So yeah, I want to sell the 11.5, but look how close it is to 11.5. You would think if this comes in the money, this will give you a lot of premium. So I'm just kind of waiting it out for now on that. All right, we have the 45-minute. Looks like we have a downtrend happening. It's like I was correct on this down move. I wonder if that would have stopped my share. I can't remember. I think since I sold, my average, yeah, no joke, my average was up here, but since I accidentally hit sell market, it brought my average down lower. Yeah, that sucked. I was catching the bottom there, or top. I literally shorted the top. That was pretty, that was insane. All right, 5-minute ORB is looking like this right here. We have to break structure to the downside. Gotta break structure to the downside.
It looks so good. I'm thinking I might have career as a stylist.
All right. How's it going, Jaw? Sorry. What's good? Tell him why you're mad. Good cut. My shorts on Bitcoin before open. Happy. I love that you do. You can see your ideas and money in real time. Yeah, appreciate you coming on in all the time. I haven't sold bull puts yet. I'm not liking the premium just yet. It's my favorite stock though. If this can literally show me $11 area, that's what I want to see. And I kind of probably might just wait till Wednesday of next week. 11.5 is just decent premium. I mean, 38 cents. It's really not that worth it. The $11 is, you know, you might as well just go with the $11 and get a much better strike. 10.5 is nothing showing. Yeah, so that's what I'm kind of looking at. It did just have earnings, so it should be pretty volatile the next couple days. What's SPCE doing? Nothing. SMCI is down 4% here. This one might be an idea here too. I believe in this company the long term. It is coming down to an EMA 20. Now, what kind of puts can I sell on this one? I love the wheel strategy. It's really nice. So if I sell puts at that $39, just kind of seeing like what premium I can get. It dropped $2, and that's a 4% drop. So 39 to 37. You can get something like this maybe, but how much is that going to cost me? 5 contracts would cost me 18 grand. Another thing you guys can do is you can scale in. You know what I should have did on my bull puts, or when I sold puts the last time on the 12.5? I could have made massive money if I just kind of scaled in. I sold all my contracts at the 12.5, and then the premium actually went to $1. I could have sold more at the $1, so I sold it at 55 cents. Or my cover calls. Yeah, my cover calls I sold at 55 cents, but I'm like, I could have just waited. I could have sold, like, you know, hold some shares, did some contracts, and then if I see the premium go up, then I sell more contracts. And kind of like with selling puts, right? If the premium goes up, you know, you could sell some bull. If you just want to make sure you get into the position, you can sell some bull at 11.5 on the 7 or 40 cents right now. And then if it goes up next, or you know, then you can sell some more. So I usually just put them all in at once, but it kind of seems to be a bad idea.
Thanks, Nikki, for all your help today. You're welcome. Bye. Wow, today was so much fun. We got to build fishy and have lots of fun with our friends. Well, that's the end of this video, but if you want to watch more of my videos, all you have to do is search for my name. Hey, you spell my name with me? Ready?
Is the VIX rising up 15%? Yeah, that's what I think I should have done. I'm pretty excited with my wheel strategy. The wheel, if you guys want something very safe and conservative, the wheel is the way to go. It's like no managing. You sell the puts, you sell the cover calls. The only thing I was worried about Webull was the earnings. I chickened out. I wish I would have held it. My cover calls would have been executed probably end of the day, unless it goes under 12.5. And I would have made $1,200 if I just held through it. The cover calls, let me see what the cover calls are worth at 12.5. They're worth 38 cents, so there's still a lot of premium because it's right near the... I sold it at 55. I don't know if you were there, Winter, or my bad, Coco. Yeah, I discussed in the other Discord, PAGs, I was saying, you know, one of my favorite strategies for futures, which is what I'm doing right now, is getting near this Keltner channel along with time distance. You see right in here, price on a 1-minute chart, just like how we do anything in trading, price reverts to the mean, right? So that's why I was shorting all these up here, just starting small. But we never got an actual touch, so I couldn't go like really big heavy. So what I'm doing on my future strat is like, you could do like a couple micros near this, once you get this EMA 20 TD, and then you sell it off at the 10 and 5. I don't know if we're gonna get that with some of the big cap stocks like Nvidia. This is one of my most favorite companies to do it on. I actually do 0 GTE options on this, and just these little candles to the EMA 5 is like a 20% gain on a 0 DTE. It's massive. C-Max Racers, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you coming in.
Interesting. Do you like carrots? I do too.
Okay. So we're just kind of like doing whatever right here. We're touching the 50 and we're just bouncing on this support level. 5-minute ORB is one of my next favorite strategies for futures. This is the ORB right now, guys. We have no signal on the 5-minute, and that should match for SPY. Yeah. Here's your SPY 5-minute ORB. SPX don't have overnight data, so that's why the Keltners and EMAs are all messed up. Apple, Trump is really trying to knock down Apple here. What ENPH, I was watching energy stocks. Oh, wow. Freaking heck, man. Energy stock. That was a good game there. Yeah. I'm going to stick with Weeble, though. Hopefully this goes to the $11 area like I want. It could be resistance right here. You see this, guys, what I'm noticing on Weeble, too? You guys see, like, some of this resistance here. You see how this is like... Let's actually make it like a box. Makes it easier to see a demand zone. This is kind of what I'm seeing, right? We have support here, support here, support here. And then it kind of like flushed under. So maybe all in here might be resistance. Who knows? And we hit the EMA 10 to a T and reject it. Ross. I didn't even know Ross had a stock. What is this company? That's that store to get cheap clothes and stuff. Cheap designer clothes and stuff. It's down 14%. It's been chugging away though. Holy crap, this thing has been like, it's got dividends and everything. Yeah, I didn't even know they had a stock. It's worth $130. Not too shabby. I didn't know it was worth that much. This thing has been chugging away. Yeah, I shopped here and there. My wife showed me this one, this store. Pretty interesting. I wonder if, what's that other one? There's one other one. I get the name.
Here you go. Is anyone else hungry? Oh, looks like you have some friends. They don't look as hungry as you. Here you go. Wow, do you see this llama's ears?
Yeah, Marshalls. Do they have a store here too?
Very well.
No, I don't think they do. Stock. I thought Kmart went out of business. Stores like Ross. Burlington, that was another one. That's right, Burlington. Oh, they do have a Burlington stores. Yeah, this one, I like Burlington. This one's my favorite. Burlington Town, 8%. They have earnings on 5/29. Yeah, I like Burlington a lot. Okay, let's go back to SPX, 5-minute orb. What do we have?
Even taller than me. And did you know ostriches' brains are so small? They're smaller than their eyes. Wow, they must not be very smart, right? Oh, but they can run so fast. And did you know ostriches can't fly? Wow, who would have known? Wow, we'll see if Romeo is hungry, shall we? Check it out. Whoa, looks like we have some greeny leaves right here. Whoa, and then some pellets. Here you go. Romeo, here you go. You want some pellets? Maybe. Here it comes. Okay. What about some green leaves? Here you go. Okay. Here you go, Romeo.
Yeah, TJ Maxx. I get all my work shoes at Ross. That's nice. All right, yeah. So today I don't see anything wrong with credit spreads. 10 o'clock. We're gonna get some nice spike here very soon at the home sales. I checked bonds. There's no bonds today. I have a site to check bonds. It's this bonds calendar now, just to make sure I'm up to date on bonds. And there's nothing this week for it. Yeah, I'm just kind of pissed I missed the 20-year bonds on Wednesday. I'm kind of pissed that I didn't see that. I never even heard of honestly 20-year bonds till I saw all the news headlines. I'm like, oh, maybe it is something to pay attention to. I always thought it was just 10 and 30 to pay attention to. Yeah, well, the nice thing about doing a 30 and 45-minute orb, you cut all the crap in the beginning. All the random spikes, the volatility, and all that crap. So, a lot of that stuff, it's really hard to do credit spreads in this early environment. I've been seeing in my back tests, I don't know if you guys notice, I know Mr. Mbet's been with me. The 30-minute back test, 30-minute orb has been insane. I just wish we've done the 30-minute orb from the get-go. All in May of 2024, no losses. All in June, 2 losses. July, 1 loss. August, no loss. September, 2 losses. October, 1 loss. November, 3 losses. And December, 2. Now, keep in mind, Mr. Mbets has showed me something to avoid some of these November and December. The 45-minute orb canceled out all these losses in November, December, and October. The 45-minute orb has been insanely insane. And a lot of the losses you're getting is because you're getting in early. Brinch Ovich, thanks for the follow. So if you're getting in at 10:30 to 11 on the credit spread, that's early, in my opinion. I'm just saying, I spent hours and hours back testing this. I'm glad Mr. Mbets was there. He showed me that 45-minute orb is slightly better than 30. All right. And what are you losing on bear calls? Bear calls. Most of them are bear calls you lose on too, by the way. So if you ever take bear calls, just remember they're slightly riskier. So yeah, it's just, if you back test it, you would be kind of more safer with credit spreads. You'd be like, okay, we've just had a really stupid month in May. The 15-minute orb was working all the way up till, honestly, May it didn't work. April was getting a little sketch because the VIX was getting high, but I was still really profitable in April. May was the time it really shot us. A lot of people are losing because of, obviously too, they're doing news, like trading when Trump is talking. If you see anything with a president speaking, like today, I would say Friday, May 23rd, there's nothing that would concern me as far as news unless a random tweet happens, and that you can't do that because then you'd be like, okay, I can never trade in Trump era then. So SPX is down 0.97% here. We might get a bull put signal. Yeah, so that's just how I'm looking at it. Yeah, you don't learn till you do it. The 15-minute orb has been like insane. It really has. But when you switch to the 30-minute back test and even the 45-minute orb back test, you're like, dang, I wish I would have did the 30 and 45-minute orb. All right. Yeah, I saw he did a massive tariff, making the market go down. I'm just gonna follow what price gives me. Yeah, just follow what price gives you. Man, I thought I was making more than that. I only made $174 on that little scalp here. I need price to either go up big or go down big, and I'll take another entry. Ida. Ida. What prop firm do I think is the best? For the current deals and the cheapest price that matches Top Step's quality, I think it's Tradeify. I think Tradeify is the best. I mean, literally, you can do a reset if you fail. It's like $30 if you fail, and then you can just reset it for $30. The actual 50K account that I bought was literally $47. Okay. I have no doubt about this strategy that I'm doing live right now, and you kind of got to see a brief scenario of it. No doubt passes me so many challenges. The times I lose my accounts has been when I do some fancy stuff. If I stick to this 1 minute strategy, it does work a lot. It's just patience. A lot of people can't stand the patience of, oh, I can't take a trade till it hits this upper Keltner or gets near this lower Keltner. I can't take a trade till there's EMA 20 time distance and all that. You know, people can't stand that. Another thing you can do is you wait for a 5-minute ORB. If we're getting a breakout above, that means you look to go long once it breaks out above, and you look for price to come back into the middle line. That's your pullback. Your stop loss is at the lower line. It's that pretty simple. It's pretty simple. But I like the 1 minute strat the best. My 1 minute strat's absolutely the best. We're actually coming into new highs almost. Yeah, there's an activation fee. Yeah, it's a little cheaper than Top Step too. It's like 135 or something. Top Step's the most expensive. For a 50K account, it's all in all $200. With all the trading, Tradeify is like $30 cheaper or so. And I like the reset. If you fail a 50K, it's just $30 to reset this account. And how I look at it is, use your money. Take if you're failing a lot, don't just keep buying these. Do a prop firm once a month. Rework your strategy, paper trade, and be like, what am I doing different? Honestly, trading is just discipline. That's really all it is. It's not even like, a lot of it is not even your strategy. It's just like, people are naturally gamblers. They got to be in a position. Like, a lot of people that are probably trading, they're like, man, I want to get in. I want to get in, right? And then they just click buttons. They hit buy market, sell market, and they just want to feel that adrenaline rush. I get it. I get it sometimes too. I get it. The option flow for the day. I actually haven't even looked at Flotopias yet. There is more puts. There is more puts than calls.
Way to take care of animals. Yeah, the animals are food. Whoa. It's so slobbery every time I put my hand. Yeah, for food? Yeah. He licks it with his tongue and pulls it in. And it gets my hand all slobbery. Alright, see you later. It's fun taking care of you today. You are so dirty. I like the pets. Oh, are you wagging your tail? Are you watching? Okay, see you later.
Alright, now we're getting a signal.
Remember earlier how I said you have to take care of the pens? Yeah, looks like someone took care of these pens. Made sure it's nice and clean. Whoa! Hey, another animal. Whoa! Ooh, this is a gelato. Here you go. Oh, are you hungry? Wow, doesn't it look like a doggy? Whoa, and the tomatoes? Yeah, they're cheese made from their milk. It's some of the most expensive cheese in the whole wide world. Okay, see you later. Yeah, I heard there's some real donkeys he's right over here.
How's your day going, Canadis? Welcome to the chat.
They're related to each other.
Yeah, self-control, it can be hard. Sometimes laugh out. Thanks for the detailed answer. Yeah, I've tried all the prop firms. Tradeify, MyForks Funds, Top Step, and there's one other one that gives you 1 day payouts. DGLY, I think they had a reverse split, right? Yeah, 234 DGLY. Yeah, this one's looking a lot better now after that reverse split. I'm not really a fan of pennies that are not at this green Keltner channel. Usually, if they're not at this green band, honestly, I see like I tend to lose on pennies more than that. If I kind of just stick with that, like for example, even crappy Mong, never touch this green line. And so if you just base it on time distance, that's good, but you kind of want to base it on 2 on this green band. Those are going to be your best type of plays. And when they had these massive gap downs, like DGLY, it could take a very long time to come back to this EMA 5. And that's pretty much what we're seeing. It's just a very long time to come back to EMA 5. Yeah, nice. Oh, Take Profit Trader. That was the other one I chose. They offer day 1 payouts. That one's pretty unique. Yeah, they're not bad. Nothing's more frustrating like Top Step. You gotta wait 5 days, right, for a payout, and you're like, man, and I lose my account before I can get paid out, you know?
Looks like you climb inside. Whoa. Whoa. It's pretty wallish. Whoa. Here. A big blue slide. I love slide. Okay, here I go. Whoa, I should probably grab my shoes. But over here, there's another thing to do.
All right, here comes space. You guys ready to see a nice freaking pump here on this daily?
Trampoline. Oh, it's so colorful.
Gonna see a nice little pump.
Trampoline. Hey, since we're learning about how to take care of animals today, why don't you guess which animal I'm thinking of? One that really likes to jump. Babies and right here. And we find a lot of them in Australia. I'm a kangaroo.
As far as the 5-minute ORB, it's coming back down for this middle line right here.
Okay, a lot of them breed around the world, but here in Brazil, yeah, they're so colorful. They're actually pretty poisonous. And the sound that these animals make is and here in Brazil, they even have colorful poison dart frogs. Woohoo! Wow, frogs are so cool. It's so much fun today. Whoa. Whoa. I should probably put on my shoes. I think I'm all done playing. All right, here's one shoe. Then here's 2 shoes. Wow. Did you have fun with me? Yeah, I had fun with you too. I really enjoyed taking care of the animals. And I also love to play. Yeah. Whoa. Check it out. Some water. I'm still super tired from playing. All that jumping and climbing like animals. It's very important.
All right, here it goes, guys.
Today was so much fun taking care of all those animals.
Let's see what the spy looks like here.
And it makes me so happy knowing that you love animals and you take care of all the
Alright, close to that.
You make sure that they're nice and healthy and happy.
It's getting close to that. It just left the EMA 20, so this don't count as... We gotta get this time distance, guys. It did just leave the EMA 20. Yeah, I could try to short this, but... I mean, you're hoping it goes back to the 20 right away. So calm your urge down to short just yet.
Bye-bye.
Alright, 45 minute is still trying to form. 10:15, it's finally getting formed now. You guys see that test on the 5-minute ORB? It tested upper orb to a T.
Oh, how are you today? Whoa, look at where we are. Today, we're at Fidget's Indoor Play Place in Las Vegas, Nevada.
So like 99.
Let's look around and see what's here. Look, it's a train. Whoa! All right, I'm gonna continue to skip. Look at this. Wow, this is a train station. See, there's so many trains here. Like this red train. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Oh, hello, pink train. See, it's a pink train. Wow. Hello. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Ooh, and look, it's a black train. Choo 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 choo. Whoa! Whoa! I love trains. Wow. All right, let's see what else there is around here. It's a colorful ball pit.
Giddy up there, space!
What's this in here? I think we should mow the lawn. What else there is in here? It's a red motorcycle. I bet there's something else in here, Flora. Oh, watch out! I almost got you.
I love your video. Hope you continue to grow. Buying the Sita dip this morning has got me done for the long weekend. Sita! Sita. I've heard of that company like all over social media. This thing has been on a tear, right? Yeah. Look at that. It's just like constantly going up. It reminds me of KULR back in the day. SMCI has got me interested, though. I mean, this EMA 20, remember, guys, when we skip an EMA 5, 10, and go to the 20, the more EMAs you skip, the more likelihood a bounce is due. So these are your two areas of big bounces, right up in here and here. I mean, to me, it's not that big of a deal now. The 20 and 50 are too close. What is the margin? you're looking at a 3% drop to the 50 from the 20. This one's looking really good, SMCI. Just remember, when you skip the EMAs, you get near the Keltner channel, you're developing an uptrend on the daily. It's one of my most favorite stocks right now. SMCI for a better quality stock here. I like this a lot, the skipping the EMA style here. I'll post this in the Yo, Fly Fish Man, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Much love. Much love. Welcome to the Twitch stream. Also, guys, if you guys are annoyed of ads, you can subscribe for free on your Amazon Prime account. I know a lot of people have Amazon Prime. It actually supports me and my family too, and helps you guys not have ads. And if you are a subscriber on Twitch, you also get the ability to do one-on-one coaching with me whenever you want. I can look up who's a subscriber. Just say, hey, I subscribe on Twitch. I'm in your Discord membership. It really helps me out, so I'll help you out too. If you ever just need someone, a friend to talk to, or are confused about any of my strategies. Are coming down here. If not, if you don't have Amazon Prime, it's like $5 or $6 a month. It's like nothing.
Sleep tight, baby.
Okay.
Let's go run around some more. So powerful. Is the color blue? What's that? The color orange. Is the color red? Is the color?
Yeah, if we don't, I think we'll get a touch here. You know what? Also, one of my other favorite strategy is, this doesn't work all the time this perfect, but look at this. EMA 50, bounce. EMA 50, bounce. EMA 50, bounce. EMA 50, question mark, bounce. I mean, good grief. Look how much freaking scalp returns you got on futures there. Just got to have a tight stop. Like this run, this might stop you out, right? So your stop, in my opinion, would be the low of this candle here. That gives you enough wiggle room if it just wants to go and then go up. It's just, I just see it a lot. EMA 50 down, downtrend. EMA 50 short, 50 short, 50 short, 50 short, 50 short, 50 short, 50 short. Then we break out. It's just a 1 minute time frame. It's going to break out to the downside and go to the upside. It's just funny to see. And then when the markets are choppy, this is what it looks like. But yeah, my most favorite strategy, no matter what, is this Keltner channel here. You see this? When price has time distance and we get to this Keltner channel, it's a 1 minute time frame. It has to revert to the mean fast. There we go. EMA 50 bounce. I think we keep going up higher due to the 5 minute orb too. Yeah, so I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, because they're not really that great. I look at selling puts, and 38.74 is the 20. I mean, I could sell, honestly, at 37.5, and that gets me near the 50. It's not a bad one. That's right there on the 50. So if I sell at 37.5, let's just say I wanted to, like, scale into this sucker, and I did 2 contracts, that makes me $176. But I'm also spending $7,300. But I'm also getting a decent strike. I usually put 25k in, so it's just alright in my opinion. I feel like I can make way more if I just bought the shares on the daily EMA 20, make a quick 4% up move and get out. It's hard to say. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. But yeah, the safest side is to sell puts on this. That would be the safest idea. Oh, there it is. EMA 50 bounce. Got it again. That was a big EMA 50 bounce. Yeah, that's insane though. EMA 50, EMA 50, EMA 50, EMA 50. It works when the market's trending though. This is a nice, easy trend to see. Every indicator looks amazing when the market's trending. When it's choppy, not so much. Yeah, so I've been backtesting 30 and the 45 minute a lot. Flowtopia is saying all puts. I haven't really been using this as much. Because it tends to lead to false, like, if it says puts, it tends me not to get in the trade. I should be in bull puts, right?
Pillow talk. Whoa, watch out. Black police car. Here we go. One more. Red fire truck. Here we go. Fire truck. Whoa. Here we go. Over here. Look at all of these colors.
Oh my gosh.
There's so many colors. Hey, maybe we should look at them to see what's behind them. Whoa. Yeah, see this? This right here. This is a black hole. You can write it. So let's go over what we did today. First thing is we skipped. That's A, I, E. Skip. Then we crawl. C, A. We ran.
Alright, I'm just waiting for a signal to cross above here. If we fill that gap, that'll be insane on SPX. There's a good reason we could fill that gap. There's a big reason we could fill that. Yeah, so I don't know. It's either SMCI or Bull. Which one should I sell? Sell puts. I feel like Bull, you can make more money because it's a lower price stock. Doing 11.5. Oh man, the premium just got exhausted big time. Only 28 cents. When I made a video, it was 55 cents. Looks like I got disconnected there for a little bit, guys.
What are you doing, Langston? Oh, you're painting an R?